Hi there, Joe Haslam here, co-youth officer for Morecambe Lunesdale's Labour Party. I'm here today outside the library in Morecambe. At the time of recording this, it is about 2:30. It's a Wednesday afternoon, so the middle of the working week. And unfortunately we can't go in because this library is actually closed. The library is closed in the middle of the working day, in the middle of the working week. Because of Tory cuts to local services. The library can no longer afford to be open all day, 5 days a week. And so on Wednesdays they shut at 1 o'clock because they can't afford to be open any longer. Libraries are so important for society and for young people specifically in Morecambe and Lunesdale. There's so many people who can't afford the internet, which is so necessary for so many different aspects of the world we live in today, whether that's applying for jobs, applying for benefits, or registering to vote. And the library is one of the few places where you can come and use the internet for free to do those things. It's also one of the few places where you can go to without any expectation of having to buy anything. It's one of the few places that young people and even adults can go out of the house just to socialise and be without being expected to have to buy something. Libraries guarantee that no matter how poor a household is, a child can still have access to books outside of school. A young person can still get access to books outside of school. And it's so important for young people for another reason as well, because thanks to the Tories cutting funding to everything, they've also cut funding to youth centres. Most of our youth centres have closed, and in a desperate bid to try and compensate for that, I believe it's a little bit to the side here, this part of the library has been cordoned off and used as a youth zone to compensate, so young people can come here and basically use that part of the library as a youth centre, which is great, and thank you so much to the library for doing that, but it's closed. What are young people going to do today after school? Some of them will go to places like More Music and go to Young Leaders, but what about young people who don't have any interest in the arts as well? And More Music is already struggling because of all the cuts the Tories have made to the arts. So everywhere you go, there's more and more problems caused by this Tory austerity and all of these cuts. This library is so important to the young people of Morecambe and Lunesdale because it's acting as a backbone holding the community together after 9 years of harsh Tory cuts, and yet it is open less and less as a result of those cuts. So I am asking you all on behalf of all the young people across Morecambe and Lunesdale, please vote Labour on Thursday so we can reverse the Tory cuts, get this place open 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Get this place open properly fund our youth centres so that young people always have somewhere to go, properly fund the arts so that charities like More Music can afford to keep on doing what they're doing, and free broadband for everyone. So please, it's never been more important. Please vote Labour on Thursday and save our libraries, because I don't want to wake up on Friday the 13th and find out that the library is going to face further cuts and end up closing for even more of the working week. Please vote Labour on Thursday. Thank you.